Hello, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Please ensure to like, share, and subscribe. And also click the bell notification in the top right-hand corner to be made aware anytime I upload tutorials or videos to YouTube. Alright, let's craft together. Hey guys, today we are going to be doing an unboxing, and also we're going to be using the product and giving a review on it overall. So I got this package from Horizon, and it is spelled UIRZ as in zebra, T-O-N. And they sent me their product for me to try, and I'm going to share it with you guys, so you can see from beginning to end everything I do. All right, we got a box and a box and a box. A box and a box. All right, so these are tumblers. We have a total of 8 tumblers, and then you have the metal straw to clean to clean your tumblers and your metal straw. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1 fail. So we have 8 of those. And let's see what else we have. All right, they sent a sublimation paper, it looks like. So it looks like it came with the sublimation paper and shrink wrap. So you have the whole deal, guys. If you're new to sublimation, then this is what I would consider a bundle set that comes with everything you pretty much need. Yep, you got your sublimation paper. This paper is a little bit different to me because I'm trying to see what side do you sublimate on, and I can't really tell. Okay, maybe it's this side, because this side is darker. So I'm assuming the white is what you're going to sublimate on, and then that darker side kind of looks like a tannish color, that would be facing up, and it will go into the printer with the white side to be printed on. So there's no wording or anything on the back, so just know that. But one side is white and the other side is like a off-white. I'm going to say off-white color. You can see the difference there between the shrink wrap and that color. Then on that side is white, okay? So you got your shrink wrap, you got your metal straws, you got your tumbler cleaner brush, and 8 tumblers. We're going to take a look here and see how they're packaged. So they come in the white box with the open window there, which is really nice, really good for gift giving. When you sublimate, you can have your image pretty much displaying here. And then we have our 20-ounce straight skinny tumbler. And we have something inside here. Oh, they got the little ribbon. Oh, this is cool. This is really nice. They got the ribbon that you could put on the outside of the box for gift giving. And then they have the rubber pieces that go on the bottom. Mine fell out. But that was all inside of the tumbler. Guys, this is an awesome set. 8 tumblers with all the bells and whistles. And I don't know why I put that back in there, because we're going to be using it in a minute. And then you got your lid. Now these are supposed to be spill proof. We're going to check it out. I'm going to put water in it, and we're just going to see if they are spill proof. So hold the horn. I'm going to check. All right, let's see. I'm going to put some water in. put our top on. I'm gonna close this baby. And we're gonna see leak proof. Nothing comes out. Awesome. And you can see I still have water in there, so no tricks. So they are spill proof, guys. So all we have to do now is to measure, get our image, sublimation image together, and go ahead and put these in our Enure. I'm going to be using our Enure press here today, along with our Horizon tumblers. Now I'm going to put in the description, guys, I'm going to have the links for this bundled product. I would highly recommend it. You're going to get everything that you need. You're going to get these very nice gift boxes and the ribbon that you can tie around them when you're done to give them for gift giving. You got your metal straw, your brushes, they're leak proof. Guys, you can't beat that. You get your sublimation paper and your shrink wrap, okay? So all that's left for us to do, like I said, is to measure to ensure our size, because not all tumblers are the same, guys. So you do not want to think that just because you've been sublimating on tumblers, you're going to use the same sizing, because they're not all one and the same. The last tumblers I did, they were shorter than the tumblers I'm used to, but they sublimated great, but they were just shorter than the standard ones that I'm used to. All right, so if you don't have a fabric tape measure, guys, that you can get from Hobby Lobby, Joann's, Michael's, the way you can measure your tumbler is just take a piece of 8.5 by 11 paper, put it around your tumbler, and wherever you see that your paper actually ends, which is here, then you want to take a little pen or pencil and you want to mark it, okay? So that's what we're going to do. We're going to line this up to where the paper ends, and then we are going to mark it. And I want to make sure that I have my paper tight around here. All right, so I can tell right here that this is where my seam would be. And of course this pencil doesn't want to cooperate. So I'm just going to put a little marking right there. And then I'm going to come down to the bottom. I'm going to make sure I got this all the way to the top here. And then I'm going to fold my paper over. And then I'm going to put a marking at the end of the tumbler where the paper starts to curve, okay? Then you just take that off. And you're going to use a ruler. So if you don't have a fabric ruler, I'm pretty sure you just got a standard ruler in the house. And you're going to take and you're going to measure. So we're going to place our ruler there. And we're a little bit at the 9-inch mark. So we're going to go about, I'm going to say a 9.2. We're going to do a 9.2 on the width, and then on the height we are going to go with, it's about 8. I'm probably going to do 8.1 to be on the safe side. So I'm going to say 8.1, 9.2. I'm just going to write that down so I don't forget. 8.1, 9.2. So it's going to be about there. Now for the seam, the reason I said 9.1, 9.2, you don't want to have the seam to stop at where they're actually connecting, because you may end up with a white strip going down the side of your tumbler, and you don't want that, okay? You want it to be seamless. So it's okay to have just a little bit of overage. So again, my goal is going to be about 8.1 by 9.2, and we're going to see where we get with that. We'll measure, we'll print one out. It's just paper. I'll print it on regular paper first just to see if it works, and if that sizing works, then we'll come back and we'll get our sublimation together. Now I'm going to be using Canva today to print out my template or my image onto my Epson Workforce 7720. So we're gonna do the whole process, the whole shebang. We're gonna be using the Horizon tumblers, and then we are going to be using the Enure tumbler press to press them, okay? So you're gonna see the whole shebang here, all right? So let me get set up so we can get our image printed. All right, guys, here we are inside of Canva. And so what we're going to do is we're going to make our size of our template in Canva. We're going to make it the size of our tumbler, okay? So to do that, we're going to come to custom size, and we're going to be putting in inches. So we're going to change the width to, I said 9.2, I believe, and the height at 8.1. All right, and we're going to click on create new design. So this is the size of our tumbler. And then let me grab my image that I'm going to work with because I have no clue which one I want to use. So let me go here and just going to go into my folder. I think I'm going to use a Christmas design, something that I created in Midjourney. So let me go to this folder right here. All right, let's see what we have in this folder. I want to use one of these cats or cows or something like that I created in Midjourney. I'm thinking, I kind of sort of think I want to go with this one. But then I think I want to go with that one. I don't know. I like this one. Oh, God, it's so hard to choose images for me. I want to go with that one. Okay, so what we're going to do, since I know which image I'm going to use, I'm going to go over to Uploads in Canva. I'm going to click on Upload File, and I am going to put this on View so I can see my designs here. And I said I was going to go with this one, I think. I'm going to go ahead and, you know what? I did not upscale this image. Let me upscale the image right quick. So a lot of people ask, do you have to upscale your images from Midjourney Discord server? I say yes. I say yes. So I'm going to put this on 400%. I'm going to click on Upload Image, and I'm going to grab that file because I want it to be as crisp and clean as possible. So we're going to grab that one, and we're going to go ahead and start. I'm using img.upscaler. They do have it free for a certain time frame, and then you have to pay for it. So I have the paid version because I ran out of that free time frame in no time at all. It was gone. All right, so we're going to download our image, and I'm going to go back over to Canva. Okay, and we're going to upload files, and we're going to go to my downloads because that's where it will be. There we have it. All right. So we're going to go ahead and bring our image in. Oh, he's so. Okay, we're going to go to flip, and we're going to flip horizontal. That's the equivalency of mirroring your image because we're going to be printing directly from Canva. And so we're done. We have our image on there. We're going to take a look at it just to make sure everything looks good. Oh, little baby. Okay, I can't wait to see how this is going to look on my Tumblr, guys. All right, so at this point, we are ready to go ahead. You can add words on here if you like to, just by adding text. And I like to stick with the add a heading. So, uh, we could just say something simple like Mary. Oops. Christmas. And you could change the font by going up to your font type. And you can also change the colors here by going to the text color. And actually, I'm going to go to Effects. And let's do a lift. Or just kind of play with the colors. All right. So you don't have to add any words, guys. I'm just showing you that, you know, you can add words or whatever, but you want to make sure that you do flip your words so that they're mirrored as well. I'm not going to be doing any of that. I just wanted to show you that you can use the text in Canva to add whatever you want to add. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and click on Share, and we're going to download. We don't have to do a transparent background because our image fills up the entire slide there. We're going to go ahead and we want to click on this drop down arrow for file type, and we're going to select PDF print. PDF print is what we're going to be selecting, and we're going to go ahead and click on download. And that's going to be in my downloads right here. And we're just going to print from here. All right, so we're going to click on print. And like I said, I'm using my Epson Workforce 7720. This printer has been discontinued, but I'm glad I bought it before all of that took place because I absolutely love it. All right, so we got it fit to printable area, and I'm going to also select print using my system dialog because I just want to make sure that it has everything that I would normally select. So we're going to leave it in portrait, that's fine. And we're going to check our paper quality, main tray, plain paper, color, and I want to make sure I have it on the highest quality. Okay, I think we're good. And letter size is what we're using. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to print this baby out. And we're printing, I think I only have, yeah, it's only one. Oh, wait a minute. Let me make sure. Yeah, I only have that one slide. I was about to say, let me make sure I'm only printing. I didn't print a whole thing here. So we're going to print. And I'm going to go ahead and get this printed out, and then I will come back and we will get this taped onto our tumbler from Horizon, and we will see how it turns out. All right, stay tuned. All right, guys, so the first thing we're going to do is we are going to clean off our tumbler because I put all kinds of fingerprints on there. So you're just going to put your hand inside, just take you a little bit of alcohol on a cotton ball and just go around your tumbler to get off any marks, fingerprints, smears, or anything that may be on there. It's better to do this because you can't see it until you don't get a good sub, and then you're wondering what happened, okay? So let it air dry. And let me get my fat hand out of here. All right, so we're gonna let that air dry, and we have our image here. I've already cut off the white marks, and I got a little water right there, so when I poured that water, I had water here, so I'm hoping that doesn't impact my overall image. But when you cut, guys, you want to make sure that you cut so there's no white on those seams, not even a little smidge, because if you do, you're going to end up with the white line going down the tumbler, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to take, you want to get you some heat tape. You're going to need heat tape. We're not going to be using the shrink wrap because I'm using a Tumbler Heat Press, so we're not going to use the shrink wrap. All right, so we're going to go ahead. It doesn't take long for your tumbler to air dry, guys. We're going to go ahead and we're going to take and make sure your image is going in the right direction. The last thing you want to do is put your image going in the wrong direction, and now you've ruined your tumbler. All your hard work goes to waste, okay? In addition to your product. So you want to take and put your image on. Now, you want to make sure that you wrap this tumbler, this paper, tight around your tumbler, okay? You want to make sure it's tight around your tumbler, and that feels pretty tight to me. You're going to take your heat tape and you're going to close that seam off. Now, everybody does this different, guys. Some people put just a couple of pieces of tape to close off the seam. You know, I make sure my seam is fully covered, and that's just me. If you want to get in the process of using a couple of pieces of tape, have at it, okay? But what you can end up with is what we call ghosting on your tumbler, and that's because air got in there. And so I close off my tumblers completely on the seam and the top and the bottom. Again, you do what you feel is best for you, and your manufacturer of your, you know, tumblers may say something different, but I'm just going with what works for me. All right, so I'm putting a piece of tape around the top and just closing that off, and just gonna take it and put it on the bottom like that. Make sure it's good and tight. Now I'm using, even though I'm using the sublimation paper from Horizon, I am using Sublimation ink. So I am using a mix of brands, okay? So I'm gonna put that out there, but it should not impact our finished project. All right, then I'm gonna roll that around a little bit on the bottom to make sure it's tight. And then I like to take my nail and just go down that seam to make sure that it is closed off. All right, because we want to have a beautiful Christmas sublimation tumbler. That's what we're going with, okay? So for the Enure tumbler press, guys, we're going to be pressing 50 seconds the first time, 90 seconds the second time, and then 240 seconds. And you never want to use the, or heat the press up with it empty. So we're gonna go ahead and slide a tumbler in. And I'm gonna have to adjust this because last time I was using a 16-ounce tumbler. So I know I'm gonna have to adjust the pressure. See how easy that is for me to close it? It shouldn't be that easy. And if I can move that tumbler on the inside, then that's to let you know that it is not tight enough. And I don't think I've used this since I did the 16-ounce, but we want to make sure it's nice and tight on our tumbler. So that gives no resistance whatsoever. So I'm going to close it. Go ahead and adjust that pressure more, because you want to have resistance when you put this down, guys. Okay. All right, we're getting there. That 16-ounce required me to really adjust that baby. Okay. So when I push, I can't move that tumbler. That tumbler is not moving, so that lets me know that my pressure is good, okay? So I have this at 356. We're gonna let it heat up to 356, and I might have to adjust my time to 50 seconds because it may be on 40 seconds. So we're gonna go ahead and cut her on. Let me make sure I got it plugged in. There we go. And yeah, I'm gonna have to reset it to, so we got it at 356, and I'm gonna set it for 50 seconds the first go round. Each time we open it up, we are going to rotate it. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and let this heat up, and I might put a little bit more resistance on that because it just feels too easy to close. So I might change the pressure just a little bit more. All right, so we're gonna let this heat up, guys, and then once I get it to the 356, then we'll go ahead and we'll press this. What I do want to say again is do not use your tumbler press. You want to pay attention to your manufacturer for your tumbler press, but this says no heating up without a mug, so you always want to make sure that you have a tumbler mug, something inside while it's heating up. Don't heat it up empty, okay? So I'm going to come back when I get to 356 and it's ready to go. All right, guys, our press is where we need it to be. I'm going to go ahead and put a heat glove on and remove this hot tumbler. And then we're going to put our tumbler that we're sublimating. We're going to go ahead and put that in. All right. Notice you can't really see the image too good through here, but once you sublimate, guys, you will be able to start seeing that ink bleed through. So we're doing 356 for 50 seconds for the first go round. So we're going to let that go for 50 seconds. Then we're going to change it to 90. And then we'll do 240. Each time we open it up, we're going to rotate the tumbler. All right, so while that's going, guys, I am in love with that open window on these gift boxes. The ones that I've received in the past were actually just closed off all the way around the box. They were closed all the way around, but this one was cute because it had like the little, you know, ribbon on the front. All right. We're going to adjust this to 90 seconds. And we're going to rotate our tumbler. Okay. So I'm going to reset this at the 356 for 90 seconds. All right. And then after the 90 seconds, guys, we're going to do 240 seconds. Rotate each time, and then we're going to let it cool down, and we're going to see how well these Horizon tumblers sublimate using their sublimation paper. I'm excited about that. Also, you will need heat gloves for this project, guys. Do not touch these tumblers when they come out of a convection oven or tumbler press. Do not touch them barehanded. You need heat gloves. I do have these linked in my Amazon store in addition to the heat tape. I will have the links for the Horizon bundled tumbler set of the Skinny Tumblers. I will have those links in the video description of this tutorial so that you can get this set, because guys, Christmas is coming. So you want to be ready, right? You don't want to wait till the last minute. Get those tumblers now. You're going to get your tumbler, your brush, your straw, your sublimation paper, your shrink wrap. All that's going to come in your bundled kit with your tumbler. And then those lovely boxes. Open windows. All right. We're going to rotate it again. And we're going to now set it at 356 for 40 seconds. All right. 40 seconds. And we'll do one more 40-second after that, and then we'll be done. Really quick. Really quick. So yeah, I'm gonna let this go for the 40 seconds, and then we'll do one more 40 seconds and we will be done. All we'll have to do is let it cool down, and then we'll unveil it together. We'll put it all together in our gift box so we can see what that looks like, and we will be complete. You got a chance to see the complete unboxing, to see what everything was in the box, and then you're getting a chance to see how it works. All right, we're gonna go back 40 seconds. And so you got a chance to see the whole shebang. But like I said, Christmas time is coming. You guys, you wanna go ahead and get ready now. You don't wanna wait till the last minute, and then you have a problem with you can't get bundle sets because they're sold out. So you gotta buy everything separately. You don't wanna have to do that. With this bundled set, all you got to do is have your image of choice, your printer to print it out on, and your sublimation ink. But other than that, you're good. All right. So we're going to take it out, take a look, see if we can see our ink bleeding through. You see how that ink is starting to bleed through? That lets us know that we have a good sub. And this baby is hot. So we're gonna go ahead and cut this off. I'm gonna let this cool down for about 5 minutes, and then we'll take the paper and the tape off and see how well they sub. All right, guys, here we have our tumbler. It has completely cooled off. So we're gonna go ahead and take off our tape and our paper here. See if I can get some help from a little weeder. My weeding tool. Oh, ha ha ha. It is looking gorgeous. It is looking gorgeous. Oh, it is so pretty. It has a nice shine to it. So guys, if you're new to sublimation, it's always going to look dull when you print it on the papers. But then once you apply that heat, it's going to be amazing. Oh my God, it is so pretty. It is so pretty, guys. It is so pretty and nice and shiny. Oh my God, it is so pretty. So stay tuned at the end of the video. I'm going to put it on the spinner and give you guys a better look. I know it has like a glare on it, but it's sublimated horizon. It sublimated beautifully. All right. So the good thing is for your box, everything. Let me see if I put this light on, if that can help out, because it's kind of dark in here. See if you guys can see it. It is so pretty. But I know you guys got that kind of glare on there, but can't see a seam. Can't find the seam. I know it's like right in there somewhere. It turned out beautiful. All right, so we are going to take it. If you're going to gift this to someone, you got your rubber piece that goes on the bottom. So you're going to go ahead and take that little sticker piece of paper, glue paper on the top, take that off, take it and put it on the bottom of your tumbler, just like that. And then take and put your top on, just like that. And then put it in your bag, especially if you're gifting it. You're going to drop it in your bag, put it inside your box. Now, for me, I would turn this around to where you could partially see our cow. I'm going to try to put the face towards the opening like that. And then close that baby up. Perfect. And then you got your ribbon. Now, I'm not good with tying ribbon, guys, so don't expect a miracle here. Okay. Do not expect a miracle, but we're going to give it our best shot, okay? We're going to tie that. I don't have it very tight, but there you go. I don't know if this will go at the top or the bottom. I do know that I don't have it very tight. I do know that much. Let me see if I can manage to keep it tight around here. That might work. And put it at the top like that, maybe. Okay. But perfect bundle deal, guys. You're going to get with Horizon, you're going to get I was about to say 10, 8 tumblers, 8 metal straws, 8 metal brushes to clean your tumbler. The sublimation paper. Remember, the white side is the side you're going to sub on. The kind of off whitish looking side is the side that's going to be facing upward when you put the paper into the printer. And then you're going to get shrink wrap. Now, if you're using a convection oven, if I was using my convection oven, I would use the shrink wrap. And I use the Enure Tumbler Heat Press. And so since this is an all over sublimation, I did 50 seconds, 90 seconds, 40 seconds, 40 seconds. And each time I opened the press, I rotated it a little bit more so that it could get full heating coverage over the entire tumbler. Okay. But this is a great buy, guys. 20-ounce Skinny tumblers. Again, make sure you measure your tumblers. Either use the fabric type that you would normally use in sewing. You can use that to measure your tumbler, or do it like I showed you. Get a piece of paper, wrap it around, take a pen or pencil, mark where the paper meets, just a little bit over because you don't want to get that seam, and then measure where the paper ends for the top or bottom. And then take a ruler and measure that on your paper. That's how you can come up with the measurements that will be sufficient for your tumbler. Okay. And then we did everything in Canva. You guys know I'm a Microsoft PowerPoint girl. I do everything in Microsoft PowerPoint, but I'm trying to stay creative with everybody and show you different ways that you can do some of the same things. Okay. So today we did it, everything in Canva, and we printed PDF print from Canva, and I'm using my Epson Workforce 7720. It has been discontinued, so please don't ask me where you can get that printer because you can't get it. I mean, most places that sell it now, they're going to charge you a ridiculous price for it, okay? But it's well worth the money. Like, I love my Epson Workforce 7720. Okay. All right, guys. That's it. That's all I can think of. Again, I'm gonna have the link to the this Tumblr bundle in the video description of this video tutorial. I will have the links where you can purchase these. Christmas time is coming, guys. You want to go ahead and get your supplies now. You don't want to wait until October, November is here, and then you can't find stuff. Okay, and I say October and November. October is right around the corner, a couple of days. Okay, so get started now. Okay. And the image that I used, I created in Midjourney. Eventually, it will be on my Etsy shop for sale. Okay. All right, guys, that's it. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. I hope I didn't miss anything. I think I gave you pretty much everything I needed to tell you. Okay. But if you have any questions, chime in the comments. All right. And at the very end, I'm going to put this on a spinner so you guys can get a better look at it. So if you want to stay tuned and see it on the end on the spinner, please do so. But I'm going to go ahead and end everything I need to say here. If you're in my Facebook group, thank you guys so much for following me via Facebook. Candora's Cricut and Creative Crafters. And if you would like to join my Facebook group, all you have to do is click the link in the video description of this video and agree to the Facebook group rules. Now, if you don't agree to the Facebook group rule, guys, I can't help you. Okay. But I want to make sure I'm not dealing with bots. I want to make sure I'm dealing with
humans. Okay. And then if you're currently subscribed to my YouTube channel, I want to thank you guys so much for the love and support that you show via YouTube. And if you are seeing me for the first time and you like my method of teaching, I have over 500 video tutorials on my YouTube channel. Check my playlist so that you don't have to just go through 500 videos, but I have it categorized on the playlist for you. And yeah, like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. All right. And guys, chime into the comments. I like talking to you guys. All right. You know my motto, each one reach one so that each one can teach one. And thanks to, again, Horizon for sending me this lovely bundle set of tumblers. All right. You guys have an amazing day.